No education, my occupation is selling coke. Sick and tired of being broke, so I got me a pack. You be tricking on these bitches, I be letting it stack. Boiling water, baking soda, and some Yola got me bubbling. Broke my grandmom's heart, she heard I was hustling. Something gotta give, yeah, I gotta live. They want me dead on a 12 by 12 with time on my head.
Yeah.
Fuck that, tell them niggas wait on that. The 1st to 15th fiends wait on that. He's a few grams short, put some weight on that. Plug through a few extra, he know I'll be right back. It's like that. When they see you winning, they don't like that. 4-4 bulldog in case I gotta bite back. I need 100 mil before I go. Any day could be your last, boy, you never know. So
we out here, say the hustler's prayer. We out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man.
Word.
We out here, say the hustler's prayer. We out here, say the hustler's
nigga,
prayer.
all we know is broken promises, open caskets and homicides. We resort to violence over the passion of monetize. Put our thoughts to action, put a caption, I'm down to ride. On the indie picture, giving the pictures a pack to slide. This is base served in 8 balls. The place we can take y'all is glass, gas, poison the mask, but get an 8 off. Last batch broke into halves to get it played off. The fast track, broken your stash, nigga, and take off. 80s, baby, but putting faith inside a hustle's print gives an escape, but still it's nothing there. You see, the game could either make me or break me, but still I'm stuck in there. I'm a better man, but is it fucking fair? Yeah, I'm coexisting with angels that live through older pictures. And older blickers, we hold them closer than boa constrictors. My soul is bitter, you couldn't find you a bolder nigga. Now roll his toe up as I close the scripture.
We out here, say the hustler's prayer. We out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man.
Yeah, so what's going on, my people? You already know who it is. It is your boy Prophet Pete, and we are in the building. I am the dude that brings to you all the dope independent artists from all around the world. Doesn't matter where they at. We not here sticking to this bubble and doing things in a certain way. We actually do what we do, and we do it big. So make sure that you always stay tuned to WEMS Radio, Profit Radio Show, and all the other dope shows that are on there, and make moves with all these independent artists. Tonight, we have our special guest, Tish Tunes, young lady, Harlem based, that has a lot of skills. She's able to not only rap, sing, and songwrite. She got the trifecta of what it takes to be an artist. So without further ado, we're going to bring Miss Tunes in. Here we go, y'all. Here we go, yo.
Hello.
Hey, what is going on, Miss Lady?
How are you? Thank you for having me today.
Yeah. Hey, I'm good. I'm hanging in there. You know, just enjoying New York as we enjoy New York.
Right, the best way we can through this pandemic.
Yeah, because it's a little crazy out here. And you Harlem based, right?
You already know Harlem World in the building.
Harlem, you must be on the west side.
West side, of course.
West side.
West side, the best side.
Nah, see that's where we're gonna run into a little bit.
Come on, man.
We're gonna run into a little bit of issue because I'm a little. I grew up here all my life, so it was always the people from Harlem on the west side that had a problem recognizing Harlem on the east side. Talking about that's not real Harlem, y'all El Barrio. So what? It's the same.
Listen, you know what? We just met. I'm gonna be cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna come for the east side like that. I gotta get to know you a little more before I tell you how I really feel. Nah, but I'm not
though.
the, I got fam and friends on the El Barrio too. So, it's all love. It's all Harlem at the end of the day.
All Harlem. See,
For
but that's
real.
what New York be jacking up though. But like we subdivide the division, we subdivide with them boroughs. Like it's crazy.
I was about to say that Harlem is not even like Manhattan and Harlem are two separate things. Those are two
Totally.
separate things.
Yeah, y'all made a whole world for Harlem world. Like y'all just like
We had to. We
yeah,
had to.
it's the craziest thing. But you know what? I'm gonna say this. Harlem got their own swag. It's just what it is.
Definitely.
Trendsetters and just making moves in a certain type of way. And you just gotta
That's
respect
it.
and love
Everybody
it.
always look to Harlem to see what's popping. So you know what it is.
Yeah. So introduce yourself for the people.
My name is Tish Tunes. I'm from Harlem World, as your boy just said. I sing, I write, I rap. I love music. I do R&B, hip hop. Those are my main focuses. But yeah, that's what I'm here to talk about. My music. I do it all. What's up? Talk to me.
Yeah. So how long have you been in the industry?
Doing music, like I've been doing music since I can remember, honestly, since I was a kid. As far as like really like pursuing it and putting out music, I would say I've been going strong for about 3 years now, 4 years, really like going strong with it. I released the EP last year, my first EP, official EP, on iTunes last year. Well, iTunes, Spotify, all the streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Pretty Thug. That was my first project that I dropped last year, 2019. I plan to drop another one too in 2021. So it's coming.
Okay.
It's coming.
So what was the actual shift? What said, you know what? And that would be 2017. What happened in 2017 that you was like, you know what? I got to do this now.
Well, you know what? My twin brother passed away in 2017.
Sorry to hear that.
And it was a really it was a really hard time, but during that time I really dug deep. That's when I really tapped into Tish Tunes. I used to only go by Tish originally. But after my brother passed, I tapped into Tish Tunes. I used to always write rhymes and I used to freestyle, in my bedroom, in the shower. I used to write my stuff down. I've always sang. Everybody knows me for singing. So I was always kind of nervous to come out with rapping because I didn't know how people would receive me, if they would take it seriously, how they would receive it. But once my brother passed, I kind of like just let all those worries go, and I was like, life is short. You gotta live. You gotta let everything out now while you can. You gotta get it all out. So that's when I really just tapped in, and I was like, all right, I gotta really like buckle down and get busy. So.
Okay. Well, life is short, and
Right.
we tend to want to put things off and put things. Oh, yo, I can take care of that later. I got time, and you don't realize until it's too late that you don't have that time. So
Definitely.
you gotta just go for what you believe in and what you love, and do what you gotta do with no regrets.
Definitely. And I just wanted to say, sorry, that was actually 2016 that my brother passed. Thinking about it going into 2017, that's when I was really going hard with my music already. But I just wanted to, sorry, I had to fix that.
I'm feeling that wall behind you, that artwork.
Yes. I want to give you a little bit.
Too.
So my boy, his name is Black Rose. There you go. He you see, we got the mic, you got the hand. Now I'm gonna turn you to the side. I don't know if you can see. I got it said 125th on the side because we gotta get that Harlem World. We gotta have that Harlem World in there. You already know.
Oh, so you right there, like the starting line of Harlem. That's where you at. Oh, okay.
The epicenter. That's what you call it, right?
Yeah.
But that's what we got on the wall here. But yeah, it's crazy because we just started. I'm still building up my studio now. But we just got the painting, everything done like right before the pandemic. So it was right before quarantine. So it was perfect. Like I already had the setting to really like lock in, during that quarantine time. So it was good. It's a good vibe. The blue, everything, feel like I'm outside. It's a good vibe.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do to make sure you comfortable. And it's good to see that you're moving in the right direction, making the moves for yourself.
Right. Trying to.
What?
Not doing it.
To me personally, this is my personal opinion. The word try is to fail. Right? You're trying, you're failing. It's like, I tried
Right.
to do it, it didn't work out. It's like you're doing it.
That's why I said do it, because that's it. No more trying. We used to no time for that. No time.
Yeah, you got to do it. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with doing it and then something go wrong, because those are
Right.
you got to have it. That's what you need.
Right. You just got to give it that effort. That's it.
So as far as singing and rapping, which one do you prefer to do more?
Singing, definitely. I was raised singing and in choirs and in groups, and I've just been singing my whole life. So singing is definitely my first love. Singing and writing music, writing ballads, writing songs. That's definitely my first love.
But how about those bars though?
Like I said, it's so crazy because I've been in the studio just around, like I do music, like my man and my friends, like everybody I'm around, they do music. So like I said, I started off singing. The team I was with, Cloud Surfers, we had a few rappers on the team. So I used to always be in there with them, just catching the vibe. And I guess, like I said, that's what kind of made me get the courage too. Like I said, I would do it on my own, but I would just keep it low because I was around real rappers. So I didn't want to be like, I'll just be on the side, like doing my little thing. But it definitely helps being around like dope people. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have a dope team around you, like to help create, get that creative spark in you. You know what I'm saying? Like help get that out and just bounce ideas off each other. Yeah, but I definitely, I do my thing here and there. I dibble and dabble.
Okay. So how does the rapping, the singing and the rapping help? Like, does you creating bars for your raps actually help with, creating songs as you would sing them, as far as R&B or anything like that?
Well, see, for me, I like to incorporate both if I can, like in one song. Like it's however the beat leads me. Honestly, like I would say too, like I really am a songwriter. Like so, however the beat leads, like this beat sounds like a rap song. This beat sounds like a R&B song. You know what I'm saying? So like however that beat leads me, that's where I go. As far as writing, I guess the process is still kind of the same, like, with songs or raps. But for me, like I said, writing songs definitely comes more natural. And honestly, I have a lot of respect for rap. Like, even saying I'm a rapper sometimes, I try. At first, I used to be nervous to say that because I really respect rappers. Like I said, I'm Jay-Z, J. Cole, Kendrick. Like that's Styles, P, Jada. Like that's my vibe. Like those are those are rappers I look to. Nas, like those are rappers. Those are lyricists. You know what I'm saying? So when I say I'm a rapper, when I hear people say I'm rappers, that's who I'm comparing that to. Like those are rappers I think about. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I used to be like nervous to even claim that title, you know what I'm saying? But you got to stand firm in what you do. And I believe in what I do, and I believe in myself, and everybody got their own thing to offer, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to stand firm in how you do you.
So I don't want to put you on the spot.
Oh, man.
Being from Harlem, the west side of Harlem, and me being from the east side of Harlem, I think I still got to come for you and put you on the spot, right? So you think you can spit some bars for us right quick? You got something?
I got something for you. How about I do a little mixture of both for you? What you think about that?
Okay.
I'm gonna do an acapella for you too, cause I don't got no tracks lined up right here. But.
See, this is real. This is on the spot.
This is live. You heard? This is real live. You ready for me?
I'm ready.
Might sing, might spit or rap, still I murder all tracks. When the DJ play my song, they yell and bring that back. Cause my flow so cracked, fiends line up for that. New York running through my veins, Harlem riding on my back. I gotta hustle, gotta get this paper. I need it now and not a minute later. I'm bringing music back like I'm a savior. Skill so ill, you better sign a waiver. You know you better watch out, cause this girl's here and she's only about that thing. Softly killing, baby, I'm not lying. Brand new hope, bringing joy like Zion. Nothing even matters, but my pocket's getting fatter. I ain't worried about a hater, I call that my X factor. Bringing lost ones back, too good to be true. Even if you try, cannot take your eyes off tunes. I need to be around the world straight touring. My music everywhere, my fan base foreign. Living a life and answering my calling. No Fuji, but I'm like a light-skinned Lauren. I need to be around the world straight touring. Music everywhere, my fan base foreign. Music everywhere, fan base foreign. No Fuji's, but I'm like a light-skinned Lauren.
Damn. Okay.
I like that sound effect right there. I like that.
That's the joint. Not everybody gets that. Trust and believe. We don't bring out Smokey for everybody. So
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, man. That's just the way we got to do it. Okay. And speaking, and it's crazy because you said you like a light-skinned Lauren. Like I could definitely feel the vibe and get it because Lauren was crazy with it.
She is definitely like my inspiration. That's mother, as people say. Like Lauryn Hill. Like I fell in love with like Sister Act 2 was my movie. Like seeing that movie with her and in the choir, and I was like, wow, like that voice was just so different. And me, I have like a lower tone, than most females. So it was so nice to see another girl that, had a low tone and she sounded so beautiful. And I was just like, oh yeah, it's lit. So since then, she's been such a big inspiration. And then, she rhymes too. And she always had a good message. Like, she had one album and she's still touring off this one album, bro. Like,
that's crazy.
Let's go.
It's not even crazy. It's not even crazy. It's just when you put out that body of work that just hits and it's timeless. Just because it was one, you go on forever with it.
Yeah, timeless. That's the key word.
Yeah. So what are some of your processes when you actually start to write or before you go into the studio? What is it that Tish Tune does before she's getting ready to put in that work?
Tish Tunes. Tish.
Well,
I like to get in my zone. Like first, before, like on my way to the studio, like I'll usually, if I have like a track that I'm already going there to work on, like I'll just play the track, in the car, whatever, just to get in my vibe, get in my zone. If not, I'll put on some, I'll put on my favorite artist, whatever mood I'm trying to be in. If I'm going in there to make some turn up music, I'm gonna play my turn up set playlist. Vice versa, So I do that. As far as in the studio, as far as writing, the first thing I try to do is always come up with my topic. Like once I have my topic about what I'm writing about, then it'll flow. But it's funny because that's always the hardest part, coming up with the topic. But once I get that topic down, I usually just, it usually flows through that way. I really don't have one process of how I do things. It's really like, I'm really like random with it. Like I don't have a set ritual. Because sometimes everything can't go a certain way, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to get into that zone regardless. So I try to just make sure in my mind, I keep myself like centered.
And that makes a lot of sense. Now, are you an individual that likes the studio filled with a whole bunch of other people, or do you kind of just go like, yo, I'm working, yeah, I'll catch up with you later type situation?
Like, yes. that part right there. Like unless, like, I always got my team with me, like, and they're there for like I said, they're artists themselves, so it's always like they can be there to support me. I really don't want people to like some people just want to come to the studio, you know, chill, smoke, drink, whatever. Like, nah, this ain't that type of setting. Like, we here to work. So if you want to come, you could come. If you're going, you know, if you're going to bring the good vibes or the good energy, but like not no, you know. But I really like to be, music is so personal to me. Like, I really like to just be in my own space. I don't like too many eyes. Because honestly, when too many people in the studio too, it's too many opinions, like, and that can mess up your creative process. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be everybody, oh, you should do it, you should do it, and then it's just too many ideas all over the place. So I got my core group that I always bring me to the studio. So that's how we rock out. The Cloud Surfers. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's super important because, you know, some people just tag along and some of the ideas they may give may not be in your best interest or with the best intentions. Like they
Right.
trying to jack it up somehow or throw you off. So, you know, keeping that circle real small is necessary, you know?
Right.
And I think, you know, as you said, your music is personal to you. Like you vibe out with it, which I want to talk a little bit about bad habits.
Okay.
You know, the thing is that it being personal, like you was talking some real stuff on it. Like it's crazy, but it's like a woman actually telling you, yo, you know what? I could be your everything, or I could be a royal pain in your behind. All in one time. Like, hey, but hey, look, this is what it is. So what's up? You know?
Yeah.
And it was like you speaking your truth. It's like, hey, love me or leave me type of situation.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. The song came about. My man. We were talking one day, and he was basically like, you know, we were having an argument, and he just telling me, you know, my bad habits, right? And he was just like, yo, like, you know, like nobody else is putting up with this. Like, you better get it together. Nobody else putting up with all that, right? And it was funny because I was like, what if I was trying to meet somebody else? Like, what if I was trying to meet somebody new? How would I describe myself to them? Like, so that's what that song was about. Like, me trying to meet somebody new after I heard, you know, like trying to introducing yourself to someone, like you said, letting them know on the table, like, listen, if you're trying to be with me, you're gonna get this and you're gonna get this. So I don't know what it's gonna be today, might be that. Like but I mean, you know, it's not that crazy. It don't change every day. So, you know, it's good.
You know
Weeks
it's
good weeks and bad weeks.
I'm gonna tell you from the guy's
but it was just go ahead.
like from the guy's perspective, it doesn't matter how much you tell us up front. Like, yo, for real, not for nothing. Be like, yeah, you know, she said she was gonna be this, but we're very hopeful and very simple. Guys are very hopeful and simple. We want you to stay on this side, right? The good side.
It's like that meme. You ever saw that meme when it was like, when you first meet the girl, she be like, I'm crazy. They're like, well, she crazy. They like it. They like, yo, she really crazy. Like, by the third month, like.
Yo, for real. Like, and we, you know what? There's situations that crazy is good. Crazy is a good thing, right? A little
Not
crazy.
too much.
Right, but when it get too much, you like, what the hell? Like, she's 730 crazy. Like it wasn't, you know, like, oh, I'm crazy over you. No, you crazy, like certified. But like, you got a certificate in the bedroom. Like, you didn't tell me about the certificate. Like, you certified, you know.
But like you said, it was just like. It was good. It was just me speaking my truth. And I know I have flaws. And that was the thing too, about embracing like my own flaws. Like, cause I feel like a lot of time women always try to play like the angels as well. Like, you know, there's sometimes it's a lot of good men out here dealing with some crazy women or some bad women, you know what I'm saying? Like, or difficult women. Like, so, you know, it kind of was like, it was like me admitting, you know, me taking responsibility for how I am, but also, like, you know, sometimes I know it's a little crazy, you know, but you cool or not, but you know, but I'm working on it. I'm not just a complete nutcase, you know. My patience is getting better, you know. I've been journaling and stuff, you know.
You found the outlet.
I'm getting better. That's so I wrote that song a couple years ago. So you know, I was in a different place, you know. But but it's so funny because that's really my most popular song. Everybody, I guess, it's really relatable. Like, and it made me feel good too because I'm like, all right, I'm not the only crazy one out here.
Nah, and me being a guy, you run into a lot of women that, but a lot of women don't own their bad habits, right? They don't own that crazy side,
right?
And you know, for some reason, I don't know why, I'm attracted to crazy. Like
Most people are. It's fun. It's exciting.
Yeah, because you never know what you're gonna get. Like on your Forrest Gump shit, we box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Like for real, for real.
So you gotta keep it spicy.
Yeah, like who is she today? Oh, I like this one. It's like, oh man, I don't like this one today. You know, but it's fun because you know you gotta relationships. You gotta kind of switch it up. You can't give the same old all the time. You know, so it's like I said, guys are simple. So we just gonna do what we do. But if we got a crazy girl, everything changes every day. So we don't gotta do nothing. Right? She set the mood, she set the pace, and then we just go along with it. Like it's just what
oh man, I'm telling you, it's too
so
much. Listen, we go through a lot. We're not just crazy for no reason, all right? We got a lot going on.
Y'all be saying that, but I don't be believing you. Like for real, for real. I'm like, what you do today? What you do today? I got up.
Listen,
that was a lot.
Soon as we wake up, our mind is like the tabs are open. Okay, sure.
I don't get it. I don't want to get into it too much, but it's like you women worry about stuff that didn't even happen yet.
It's true.
Y'all building a plan for something that didn't happen yet, how to destroy the person that didn't even do it yet, and just in case somebody else got in on it, you already plotting on them too. And it's like, wait, like we didn't even. What happened? We just woke up. Like you check your email.
Like that sometimes. But you know, those are bad habits we working on. No, those are the bad habits we working on. All right, give us some time. Give us a minute.
So I want you to introduce yourself again and introduce this track for the people.
Wait, but I don't know which track you have.
Oh,
Bad habits?
Bad habits.
All right. I just wanted to make sure because I wasn't 100% sure. But once again, for those, my name is Tish Tunes. I'm a singer. I'm a songwriter. I be rapping sometimes too. From Harlem. We got right now about to play Bad Habits. That's off my EP, Pretty Thug, out on all streaming platforms right now. So let's get that going.
Listen, I know you wanna be with me. I just don't think I'm ready. Sometimes I could be cool, but sometimes I can be difficult. Sometimes I'll make you happy, sometimes I make you miserable. Some days you gon' be saying I wanna spend my life with you. Then other days you gon' be thinking why'd I even get with you. Sometimes I could be nice, but sometimes I got an attitude. Sometimes I'm wild, sometimes my thinking can be irrational. I'm not trying to turn you off, get you away from me. I'm just trying to give you 100% honesty. I got some bad habits, bad habits. I got some bad habits, bad habits. I got some bad habits, bad habits. Really want you to be mine. Don't want you changing your mind. Want you to see my bad habits, bad habits. I got some bad habits, bad habits. Yes, I know I got some bad habits, bad habits. Really want you to be mine. Maybe I need some more time, cause I got some bad habits. Sometimes I can be a flirt, sometimes I'm a jerk. My sarcasm might get on your nerves. I have a really short temper and I always seem to curse. I never back down, I always make sure I have the last word. I know it's a lot, I got a couple issues. I should work on these things before I can get with you. But sometimes I wanna change, I'm ready to give it up. But other times I don't give a damn, I truly don't give a fuck. I got some bad habits, bad habits. I got some bad habits, bad habits. I got some bad habits, bad habits. Really want you to So before you set your mind on this thing with you and I, understand I need to work on me before I can let anybody be part of my life. So before you set your mind, understand I need to work on me before I can let anybody be part of my life. I got some bad habits, bad habits, bad habits. Give me some time to fix up these bad habits. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, you know,
You see, I apologize at the end.
but that still don't make it right though. Like it really don't. It just you sorry because you done gave me a headache. You drove me crazy. You got me. You know what? I'm not coming home. I'm going to stay at my mama house because like it's a bit much today. Like you know,
Oh man.
but it's a beautiful thing to be able to understand yourself as an artist, as an individual, because it translates into the messages that you put out there to everyone to listen to, which is awesome.
But I also, like I said, while the song does highlight the terrible habits that I may have, it does also say that I am working on fixing them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I feel like toxic attitudes and personalities are like glorified these days, like and it's not cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? So being an asshole all the time ain't cool. Like, so it's like you gotta work on that. So that was my whole thing too. Like I know I got all this going on, but I'm gonna make sure I got a good balance. I get a good balance going because I ain't gonna be too crazy.
Yeah, and it's definitely true. And I think a lot of the glorification of being turned up all the time, just nothing but bad habits, got to do with reality TV, right? Because that's what you see. It's entertaining. So people like, hey, you know what? I want to be just as they getting a check. If I do it, then I might get a check too. No, you're gonna be lonely as fuck, sitting in your house by yourself. Ain't nobody gonna rock with you, and that's it. That's just what it's gonna be. Like, there's nothing wrong with
Right.
giving and taking in a relationship or giving and taking as a person. If you the person that always takes and you turn it up and you always flipping out, there's a lot of people who ain't gonna deal with that.
But it's also good to work on you before you give other people. Cause that's what I said. Like, understand I need to work on me before I can let anybody be in my life. Like a lot of time people bring so much baggage and drama from their own life to you. Like, listen, clear that up before you come over here. Like, and even for yourself, like clear whatever you got going on in you before you take that, on somebody else. Like, cause everybody got their own stuff. They don't need to hold your stuff too. Feel me?
Yo, and you know what's crazy? Listening to you speak, you got like a Rosie Perez type of voice type sound to you. No lie, no bull. Like I ain't even trying to be funny or nothing. Like
why do I get this all the time?
Do you?
I do. I don't see it. I don't get it. I don't get it. What is it?
I don't know. I think it's like the whole New York accent, the whole whatever. Because Rosie Perez, just like that's just what it is. So,
I get that all the time, and I'm always like, Rosie Perez, like what? From White Man Can't Jump. Everybody always say White Man Can't Jump.
Well, she's been in a lot more than White Man Can't Jump.
But they always say from that movie. Like I remind them of her from that movie, and I'm like, she was turning up in that movie.
She was in another movie. I can't remember it. Something with a lottery ticket. She was.
She in a few. You want to know a fun fact? Her sister was my teacher, like middle and like junior high school.
That's real New York,
Rosie
right?
Perez sister.
That's
her
it.
sister was my teacher, yo. That was crazy. That's so crazy you said that. Oh my God. I get that all the time. That's crazy.
Yeah. So what is your ethnic background? Maybe that could be some of it.
Well, my father's Puerto Rican and my mother's Brazilian and black Brazilian.
Okay, so Boricuas over here. See, I knew there was a reason why I liked you.
That's that. What you Boricua?
Of course.
Hey, there we go. That's why you in El Barrio?
Right, Boricua from El Barrio. See, you done went like too many blocks too far. See, you messed up.
You said it's from El Barrio, no?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
A Boricua from El Barrio. Like, that's it. That's how I do it.
You for real.
For real.
You got the flag hanging out your window?
Puerto Rican Day Parade, all that. Wrap my car with the flag, all that.
Oh, you Rican. Okay.
That don't speak Spanish, so you know how that shit go, right?
Oh, you official. You don't speak Spanish, you official.
And
you
I make
official
sure
if
that
you
I go
don't
to
speak Spanish.
125 Amsterdam and all that, Saint Nick. I take my car up that way and be like, "Que bonita," and they're playing all the joints.
Yes. That is so funny. Me either. I don't speak no Spanish, but my father never taught me. And he barely speak it.
Why they do that? I don't understand why they do that. My mom's Puerto Rican, my pop's Puerto Rican, and they speak fluent Spanish. The only reason I know what I know is because of my grandmother, not because of them.
I learned in school.
Autobus, right? That's what they taught you.
I was in AP. I was in AP Spanish in high school.
Yo, the craziest thing. So real New York stuff. Real.
And it's funny because, like I said, my mother's she was Brazilian. She never taught me Portuguese either. Like, so, and she spoke fluently, and my grandmother, like, everybody speaks fluently, and I'm like, I don't know no Portuguese, I don't know Spanish. Like, I'm just looking bad out here, bro. Looking bad. I can get around though. I speak a little bit. I can get around.
Hey, you get around, and como está usted hoy?
Right. Like,
you got that?
Don't be lost.
I know you can probably curse somebody out seriously in Spanish.
Always. It's always.
Yeah. I learned all the nasty stuff in Spanish. I can say that.
In every language, you got to know the curse words.
Of course, you like what? I could curse somebody out in Russian and Creole and all types of other languages.
Oh, you've been all around the world with it.
Yo, what? I'm telling you. So, Flip It. Let's talk about that right quick.
All right, so Flip It was so funny. Flip It, I actually added. That was like the last track I added to my EP, but it's the first track on the EP. That's a funny thing. But that's my Tish Tunes side. That's the thug side. So the album is pretty thug. The EP is pretty thug. So Pretty is for the R&B songs, and then Thug is for them hip hop tracks. So but yeah, that song, I love that song. It's all about getting that money, making sure. And that song too was like, listen, if you're not about getting the money, then I'm not the one for you either. Like,
yeah, I know how that is. If you ain't gonna hustle, right, then I don't know how this is gonna work out. I've dealt with people from Harlem that will spend more time looking a certain way, but don't even know how to really hustle.
right.
They give the appearance of it. And it's like, it's weird for me. It's weird.
I'm telling you, it's all about appearance these days.
Yeah. Do it for the gram. Like, it's crazy. It's more about taking pictures and saying you went somewhere.
Right.
Like,
and actually enjoying being there.
Right. Like, it's crazy. Oh, I went there. It's like, what the fuck did you do? We're in quarantine. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and you going on vacation to be quarantined in a hotel because you can't go nowhere. So it's you in your room, like, and you the only
one. You heard about the dude that went to some the West Indies or something during the quarantine, and he couldn't get back, and he was like, they wouldn't let him back, and his mom told him, "Don't go out there. It's a quarantine." And as he went out there, I hope he came back. I don't know if he back.
Well, because right now the numbers are still going up, but people are still rocking. People are going to Puerto Rico. And look, I'm very aware of how situations work. Just because we got COVID-19 here doesn't mean it's the same COVID-19 over there.
Right.
You go over there, you would get really jacked up. So they ain't trying. They'll let you back, but doesn't mean you ain't gonna catch it. You
Right.
just
It's crazy. It's a weird time, man. It's weird trying to just get adjusted to all of this stuff, man.
Yeah. Hope you be wearing your mask though.
Yeah, all the time.
Okay. All right. So we
Mask on.
we gonna get into this flipping right quick. Here we go.
My joint right there.
Turn my music up. Yeah.
Harlem in the building.
You already know.
All about the paper, all about the bag. Ain't nobody in the world could interfere with that. Just wanna make a couple billion, pop a couple tags. I have the choice between the Audi BM and the Jag. Why you mad? Don't bother with me if you're not with the hustle. Anytime I get some money, I'm trying to double it. Freshly printed paper like I work for the government. Independent, I don't got the action for nothing, man. Cause I'ma flip it, I got to flip it, Yes, I'ma flip it, ain't depending on these niggas. Cause I'ma flip it, I got to flip it, Yes, I'ma flip it, ain't depending on these niggas. Cause I'ma flip it, I got to flip it, Yes, I'ma flip it, ain't depending on these niggas. Cause I'ma flip it, I got to flip it, Yes, I'ma flip it, ain't depending on these niggas. All about the guap, all about the G's. Anytime I get to stack, I flip with plenty ease. Not too many people out here got this mentality. Trying to snatch all of this cash like a robbery. Gotta be down with the team if you're not keep it moving, bro. Trying to build a life, I don't need a vacation from that. Never ask for money, I leave the bag into the bus. And I get this money, watch how I make it triple, son. Cause I'ma flip it, I got to flip it, Yes, I'ma flip it, ain't depending on these niggas. Cause I'ma flip it, I got to flip it, Yes, I'ma flip it, ain't depending on these niggas. Cause I'ma flip it, I got to flip it, Yes, I'ma flip it, ain't depending on these niggas. Cause I'ma flip it, I got to flip it, Yes, I'ma flip it, ain't depending on these niggas. Oh, that I'ma flip it, I'ma flip it, I'ma flip it. And 20 hundreds, I'ma flip that. Tell me if you with it or you is it. Type of girl that's always gonna be busy. Oh, that I'ma flip it, I'ma flip it, I'ma flip it. And 20 hundreds, I'ma flip that. Tell me if you with it or you is it. Type of girl that's always gonna be busy. Cause I'ma flip it, I got to flip it, Yes, I'ma flip it, ain't depending on these niggas. Cause I'ma flip it, I got to flip it, Yes, I'ma flip it, ain't depending on these niggas. Cause I'ma flip it, I got to flip it, Yes, I'ma flip it, ain't depending on these niggas. Cause I'ma flip it, I got to flip it, Yes, I'ma flip it, ain't depending on these niggas.
Yeah. Yo, you heard that? You heard
Yeah, that joint always get me turned.
I'm telling you, yo, but you know what? Yo, good music is good music. Like,
You rocking with that
yeah, of course. Like, you see, flipping, knowing what you gotta do, hustling, the beat, the tempo, the vibe, just everything. It's like that's what brings me into music. I really listen to lyrics. I really listen to what's going on, the message and everything. I just don't, oh, I hear a beat and I bob my head. That's not me.
one? Right.
So I need to really know that you're saying something,
Mm-hmm.
right? Whatever it is, right? Like even WAP, they're saying something, right? They're saying a whole hell of a lot. And I'm like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
they saying something.
Yeah, they saying something. I heard y'all, and I'm like, wow, I got like 4 daughters. Like, I don't even know if I want them, like, you know, like, but it is what it is, right? The freedom of speech.
2020.
2020, right? It is what it is. You know, I grew up when Little Kim, when she was saying what she was saying. But if you wanted to hear explicit stuff, it wasn't like you could just click a button. Like you had to go buy the CD or the mix or the tape itself. Like now,
right.
like is really different. So
Right. It was more like right. It was so funny because remember that was so like a big deal. That was so scandalous. Lil' Kim, like back then, like her little pose with her legs open. It was like, woo, everybody was going crazy. Now that's like regular.
it's like, oh, she's not doing enough. She needs to like just do a little more. Like like Lil' Kim is like almost a church girl
She's
compared
supposed to be naked. For real though, it's just a lot of I mean, it's good to see how music has made more room for women. Like, but like you said, you just gotta be careful with the message you're putting out there. At the end of the day,
yeah, because I think that artists do have a somewhat of a responsibility.
Whether you want it or not.
Yeah, you gotta kind of watch the message you putting out there, because there's a lot of kids that can listen to your music in their developing mind state, and that can mold them into something.
Yeah.
Their situation at home, they might not have role models, and they look to you.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, I don't know them. How do you put that on me? But you don't even realize how much of an influence you can be in an individual's life. So
definitely something I've been thinking about as well. It's important.
And there's nothing wrong with once in a while saying whatever. I get it. You know what? That's the way you feeling today. That's what you want to put down. Yo, you know what? Oh, snap. I'm all shocked. Like, yo, you heard that joint? Did you hear that? I didn't even know she was like that. Yo, that's fire. Now I'm sharing it to everybody. Right?
Right.
But then, there's the classic you, where we sitting there, we vibing. Yo, you heard that flip it? Yo, you heard that Bad Habits? Like, she sound like my lady right now. Like right now, like it's like she telling me what she's not telling me. Like, just one. Are you a Gemini?
Cancer.
Oh, all right. I don't know. For some reason, Gemini.
Why? Because of bad habits?
Yeah.
He said she gotta have two personalities. It's so funny because hearing people, like when somebody was like reciting the lyrics to me one time, or like they had like posted it and they captioned or something, and it was so funny. I said, hearing these lyrics back, I sound like a real nutcase out here. I was like, damn. But like you said, it's my truth and I'm living in it. I'm owning it. That's it.
But that's the way you got to do it, right?
That's it. Because that makes the best music.
As long as you're honest with yourself, nothing else matters, right? You keep it true to you, because you're the only one that's going to call you out on your own bullshit.
That's it.
Right? Because you know the truth. So this is me. This is what it is. Like it or love it, leave me alone. And that's it.
That's it.
So before we get out of here, I want to play. I got to find it first. Let me pull it up before I start talking. All right. You did a Don't remix, right?
Yes. That was a while ago.
It don't matter how long ago it was. Right? It doesn't matter how long ago it was.
Yes, I did.
Your hair was longer.
Yes.
Right?
That's what I had here.
Yeah. And then I'm looking and I'm like, yo, those rooftops look like real New York rooftops. Like, I don't know. I could be wrong.
That was actually Jersey.
Was it? Well, Jersey, New York, it's all the same thing. Right? they only across the water. It's like a couple of, come on, you could walk over the bridge and go to Jersey. Right there on 125. Like, it's just one of those things.
Right.
So I want to play this for the people right quick, and then we can come back and talk about it.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Yo, what up, man? It's Extra. Listen, yo, it went down. The other night, the bottle girl, man. Man, I hit her DM. Yeah. She brought her best friend. He was at the condo. What you mean? Official tissue.
play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay. You still don't understand this logic. Ay. You had a good thing, but you lost it. You lost it. Don't try to tell me you're different. I heard you on the phone in the kitchen, talking to your boys about all them other bitches. Man, please, I don't got time for the games. All you dudes are the same, whole bunch of lames. Y'all draw a bunch of different pictures, but they all go in the same frame. I don't know who you think you're tricking, but on your soul. The crap and feed it to some bitches with low self-esteem, boy. But it's not me. Don't say I'm tripping. Don't say you're different. 'Cause you know you ain't shit. Just keep it pushing. Don't say you're tripping. No, don't say you're different. 'Cause you know you ain't shit. Just keep it pushing. Thought you could hide. Thought that you could just lie. Thought that I would be blind. Thought I wouldn't see through you with my own two eyes. You must be high, boo. Let me remind you. I know my worth, baby. I know my value. Don't need a title. Cause can't nobody hunt me down the way I do. Tired of these fake ass brothers. Snake in the grass ass brothers. Whack ass lovers. Think they the shit, but they really ain't shit ass brothers. Please lose my number. Play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay. You still don't understand this logic. Ay. You had a good thing, but you lost it. You lost it. Don't say I'm tripping. You know you ain't shit, so just keep it pushing. Say it's different, cause you know you ain't shit, so just keep it pushing.
So I got a question for you, right?
Things that do more than
Like
just
real
one
talk,
thing.
real talk. When you was walking through the hallway, right, and you had that I'm a angry motherfucker right now. It's about to be a rap for like what were you thinking about? Because I know like that was like there was no hiding that face. Like that looked like some real emotion going on, right? Like I think
Good?
it was a little more than acting. Like I really think.
Nah, I'm just that good, bro.
Oh,
I'm
really?
that good. I am. Yeah.
Because like that face, I seen that face before, and I'm like, wow, like that took me back to some situations, and I'm
You
like,
know what it is though?
down.
When I'm like I engulf myself in situations like for example, like I'm watching a sad movie and like I put myself in that sad situation. I'm like, oh, like in the video, I was in that zone. Like I was just I was in that. Listen, I just found out my man cheating on me, so that's the zone my mind was in. So I embodied the role.
Well, you did a great job. Like that was like, yo, it's a rap. Like it was. Whew, you went.
Now I gotta go back and look.
Yeah, like walking through hallways. Like I was like, oh, homeboy in trouble. Like it's a rap. Like
And I threw the suitcase, right?
yeah, forget it. Like oh man, like. I can't wait to hear more of what you got going on.
Thank you.
Definitely a vibe. Because even with the like the vocals and everything else, and just the visuals that I've seen of yours, like I even get like a Mary J. Blige type situation going on. Like
Yeah, I
it's
get
like,
that too.
yeah, it's like
You
one of those.
hitting all the points that everybody said.
I'm just telling you, like I am a fan of the industry, a student of the game. And I've been around a little bit, and I've watched, I've listened. I listen to certain things when I'm in a certain mood, or if I'm trying to change up my mood or whatever, or if I'm trying to turn up. I know the power of music.
Right.
So it's like, okay, we got a star right here. Like, that's what's
Thank
up.
you. That's definitely a compliment. I love me some Mary. Go Mary. Go Mary. Go Mary.
Yeah.
I
And
love me
you know,
some
people
Mary.
always trying to come for her, talking about she can't sing. I'm like, look, I don't care. I don't know what you was listening to, right?
That's
But I love
passion.
me some Mary. And she is, woo, forget it.
Passion.
Passion. Nothing but passion. Like, I don't care what it is. Her every freaking when her and JoJo had that situation, right? She made some killer joints.
That's the best time. Let me tell you, being happy is terrible for your music. Like, let me tell you, it's hard. Like, cause nobody want to hear happy music. Like, people want to hear it, but not really. Like, it's more people out here miserable than happy. So nobody want to hear I'm in love, the sun is shining, everything is beautiful. Like, people don't want to hear that. It's so funny when you're happy. It's
really
like,
bothered with
yeah.
that. So I want to play one more track before we get out of here. So we got It's Over.
Yes, that's my latest single.
That's your latest?
That's my latest single. It's Over. That was produced by Remo the Hitmaker. He actually helped me write it as well. Good track. It's just about you know, being in a relationship and you finally realize that it's not what you need. You're over it. There's no love lost, but it's just not for you no more. So you're ready to move on. So let's get that going.
I'm gonna play that for the people right quick. Here we go.
I might think I'm over it now. Really need a drink, I need a round. I'm too sober, I need to be off the ground. It's over, for real. I don't give a fuck about you tonight. You can go with your life. Go ahead and get you a new bed. I'm about to pay on my new shit. It's a time for all the excuses. Go and buy someone else. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. I don't wanna answer your questions. Don't need to hear your confessions. I don't. We are no longer connected. Need you to stop calling, texting. I'm over all of the stress. You should have been learned your lesson. Don't wanna hear all your back. Can't forget it. I don't give a fuck about you tonight. You can go with your life. You can go with your life. Go ahead and get you a new bed. I'm about to pay on my new shit. It's a time for all the excuses. Go and buy someone else. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Go ahead and get you a new bed. I'm about to pay on my new shit. It's a time for all the excuses. Go and buy someone else. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's
Now, have you ever played your songs to like really deliver a message to your mate? Because
I have.
you know you and It's Over. You found a way to make it sound real pretty to say I don't give a fuck about you. Like what the hell? Like how did that happen?
I don't.
Like what happened there? It's like oh, you jamming? It's like, huh? Like it was like a moment, like what? Like what happened? What did I do? Like, oh.
That's it. That's the vibe.
So
But yup, that's it. Sometimes you gotta give a bad message in a sweet way.
you know what? As they say, what is it? Deliver
A
a
teaspoon of
compliment
sugar.
sandwich. Like you sit there, you tell them a whole bunch of good shit before you tell her like, nah, it's
Right.
over, and then you throw some more compliments on the bottom. Like, yeah,
That's it.
you gotta
Just a
do what
little sugar to help it.
you gotta. So, I want you to give out all your social media handles and where they can find all your music, even your videos and everything else.
So it is Tish Tunes everywhere. TISHTUNES. So on Instagram is TISH.TUNES. So that's where you can find me on Instagram. Facebook is Tish Tunes. YouTube Tish Tunes. Everything else is Tish Tunes. Type in Tish Tunes everywhere. I'm the only one, baby.
That's it. So I want to thank you for being a guest on the show. Being from Harlem, being from New York, it's always a dope vibe. It was like we known each other for a minute, and it was
Right.
just chopping it up. And that's what I appreciate about having interviews and being on a platform that I'm on. Is just necessary. And I just want to tell the people, make sure that you follow her, make sure that you support the music,
Yes.
right? New Yorkers, stop playing. I know that we be in our own little shit, and we don't want to support good music because we find out they better than us. You know what? It's okay. It's
Competitive in New York, man.
yeah. Like, come on, we just need to do it. Like,
But it's
nothing
all
but love.
love.
Nothing but love.
Thank you for having me. I had a good time talking to you. Thank you.
And congratulations on the WCW being a WCW winner with Yo Yo.
Oh yes, Miss Yo Yo, the OG, the icon. Thanks to her, she got us connected. Shout out to MJ too for getting us connected. So
yes,
dope.
Yes. So I want to thank you again.
Thank you.
Stay safe out there. Make sure you wear your mask.
You too. Careful en el barrio.
And yo, trust and believe. Yo, they be all these people outside, no mask. I'm like, yo, it's crazy. They like, yo, we go inside. Yo, a little adobo, some sofrito, and some garlic. I'm good. Like, what the fuck you mean? No, that's not the way.
School. I know, man. Trust me, I know.
Or they be like, oh, I'm gonna light a candle. I'm good. Like, no, you can't do that. No,
that
sorry.
Ain't it, Jack.
No, that ain't it.
Thank you.
So thank you again. We're gonna chop it up further in the future. I'm gonna send you some things. So just look for it in your DM.
Of course, it's all love. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, take it easy. Stay
Have
safe.
a good one.
Yo, so you already know who it is. It's your boy Prophet Pete, and that was another episode of Prophet Radio, the Prophet Radio Show Special Edition, only on WEMS Radio. We not playing games with nobody. We do what we do. We keep it real for the streets. We keep it popping all day, every day. And if you ever are thinking about starting your own show, being part of a movement, or you know an artist that has music that the world needs to hear, make sure that you visit www.wemsradio.com to be able to submit music, to book interviews, to be part of the movement, even get them featured on the website, to be he or she to be featured on the website, to be part of a worldwide audience. You heard? Ain't nothing better than that. And I just think that today was a beautiful day. And it's a day that we need to really just take in and understand that life is good. Although there are a lot of crazy things going on in the world, life is still good. Count your blessings. Appreciate the individuals you have in your life. Sometimes we tend to not tell the individuals how much we appreciate them, and we need to do that more. And I just want to know if you know that WEMS radio is always going to be on top. You heard? Here we go. I got Mike Ventress with Pretty Lady, and we out of here, y'all.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. They say that love is dead, but we just brought the pain. I'll take it away with me love tonight. Say just second guess. We don't need a scream. You just lay right here. And I'm gonna do you hard. I'll take you on a trip. And I'm gonna love you, pretty woman. Yes, I'm gonna love you, pretty woman. Said I'm gonna love you, pretty woman. Guess I'm gonna love you, pretty woman. Even now. And girl, you got my heart like catch me if you can now. For ya. If another nigga fuck with you, girl, it's a man down. For ya. Oh, yeah. For you, I really get it up there. Say that what you know coming down. My homies tell me not to trust ya. You had everybody caught up in the cloud. LA haters hate from the bottom. As I steady flow to the top. I got cool girls in my color. But girl, you know how we rock. I'm always gonna love ya, but I can't see me as a fool. I'ma be the one to smoke you out and then wrap you like a cocoon. Don't cry, yeah, I'll be back. Money calling, you see that? Need dope, she need react. Girl, stop packing out, so I react. Oh no, I can't say I don't love ya when I'm the one that put you in the lead. I can't be out running after you, girl. I'm not the one you want me to be. LA haters hate from the bottom as I steady flow to the top. I got another girl as an option, but girl, you know how we ride. The love is game, but we just brought the pain. I'll take it away with my love tonight. Say just second guess. We don't need a screen. You just lay right here. And I'm gonna do you hard. I'll take you on a trip. And I'm gonna love you, pretty woman. Yes, I'm gonna love you, pretty woman. Said I'm gonna love you, pretty woman. Guess I'm gonna love you, pretty woman. Even though I love you, pretty woman. Guess I'm gonna love you, pretty woman. Said I'm gonna love you, pretty woman.
You are tuned into WEMS Radio, where we are bringing life back